Yep, you seen that title in the thumbnail, and we got meatballs on the menu today, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make this delicious sweet and sour meatballs, and we're gonna lay it over a bed of rice. Man, you're gonna love it. Stay tuned, get in your kitchen, let's go. All right guys, let's do a quick rundown of what we have for today's recipe. Back here we have our ground beef. Right here we have a red and green bell pepper. I cut them into like 1-inch chunks. Breadcrumbs here, chicken broth. In these two dishes we have onions. I diced the onions here, and right here I grated the onion for our actual ground beef. We have 1 egg, some Creole seasoning, rice vinegar, brown sugar, ketchup, tomato paste, minced garlic, garlic powder, cornstarch, vegetable oil, pineapple chunks, pineapple juice, and right here we have some salt. So that's all you're gonna need. Let's get to it. So we're gonna start preparing our ground beef, and we're gonna add our breadcrumbs in here. And I'm gonna get this mixed up just a little bit. Probably should have put that in there last. Just a little bit like that. Now I'm gonna come behind that with our Creole seasoning, our egg, and our grated onions. Just like that. Now we're gonna go in with our hands again and get it, oh, I'm sorry, forgot one thing, our garlic powder. Now we're gonna go in with our hands and get this baby all mixed up. All right, and this is what we have. Now what we're gonna do is move that aside. We're gonna bring over like just a little bacon rack. And all we're gonna do now is start forming our meatballs. Now I'm gonna see what size I want my meatballs to be. I think this size is probably pretty good. Let's get me a scoop of this, see what that looks like. Yep, that's pretty decent to me. I'm gonna sit that baby right there. Let's do another. And I love these meatball scoopers or cookie scoopers or whatever you wanna call it, because it guarantees, pretty much guarantees that all your meatballs are gonna be the same size, and I like when they're the same size. I don't know, I'm just weird like that. So let me go ahead and complete or finish up the rest of this ground beef, and then we're gonna come right back. All right, so we completely formed all our meatballs, looking beautiful. So now you could do this one or two ways. You could put these babies in the oven if you want to. You could pan fry them, or you could air fry them. I'm gonna stick mine in the air fryer. It's just much easier. So let's go over to our air fryer. We're gonna get that baby preheated so we can stick them in there. All right, so now our air fryer is preheated to 375. We're gonna spray this with a little cooking spray. Just keep them babies from sticking. And forget that beeping, it beeps like this particular air fryer beeps like this until you close the lid after it is preheated. So we're gonna start adding our meatballs in here. And I like this particular air fryer, and this is the Chef Favor. I like it because look how big it is. I'm gonna be able to get all these meatballs in here and still have a little spacing. So we're gonna close our lid. I'm gonna change our cooking time down to about 12 minutes. And at that 6-minute mark, we're gonna flip them over. All right guys, let's pause this. Let's see where we are halfway through the cooking process. Yeah, let's get these babies turned over. All right, so we're gonna close this. We're gonna continue it. Looks like you got about 5 minutes left, and we're gonna come back. All right guys, so we are done. Take a look at what we have right here. So we're gonna zoom in on that, take a look at that. All right, so now all we're gonna do is we're just gonna sit this aside, and we're gonna start preparing our sweet and sour sauce. So now let's prepare our sweet and sour sauce. We're gonna take an empty bowl. We'll add our ketchup here, tomato paste, salt, brown sugar, our vinegar, pineapple juice, cornstarch, and our chicken broth. And we're just gonna get this baby mixed up just like this. All right, just like that, very simple. Let's sit this aside. We're gonna head over to our cooktop and we're gonna continue. All right, to get started, we're gonna turn on our cooktop. We're gonna get that baby heated up. Let's add the vegetable oil. Once that heats up, we're gonna add our bell peppers, our onions, and we're gonna cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes. So guys, I'm gonna hit this with a little salt and a little pepper, not much. Gonna stir this for another 30 seconds or so. Look how beautiful those colors are. All right, we're gonna go in with our minced garlic. All right, now after that 30 seconds of mixing that garlic, we're gonna go in with our sweet and sour sauce. We're gonna get this stirred in well, and we're gonna cook it till it starts to thicken. Now, if you need to add a little bit more cornstarch in that to your desired thickness consistency, go ahead and do so. I think this will be enough cornstarch. This should take a couple of minutes or a few minutes. You want that sauce to be thick and glossy. All right, so we're about 4.5 minutes in. Now, we're gonna go in with our meatballs and our pineapple chunks. And we're gonna get this mixed in here for about 2 to 3 minutes. Let those meatballs soak up all that good sweet and sour sauce. Man, this is looking absolutely beautiful. You guys know this is looking beautiful. All right, so it looks like we're good. We're 2 minutes in. We're gonna turn that heat off. Guys, take a look at this. Absolutely amazing. So now it's time to get this baby plated up and head over to quality control. Guys, there you have it. Sweet and sour meatballs over a bed of yellow rice. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Guys, let's go ahead and jump into quality control because this looks beautiful. Let's go. Yep, we back in here, quality control. Man, look at this plate of meatballs right here, man. Come on. Man, these are groceries, dog. I'm telling you, groceries. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh man, look at them pineapples. That sweet and sour sauce. I ain't even tasted the meatball yet, but just that sweet and sour sauce with that rice. Man, let's try one of these meatballs. Man, I'm in meatball heaven. Fire. Absolutely fire. You could put this over white rice, totally fine. I find it better to put it over some yellow rice. I don't know, that's just me, but hey, feel free to do whatever you want to do. I do what I want to do. So until then, y'all already know who I am. All wings, everything, and remember, I'm not a chef. I just cook a lot, and now I'm out. Peace.